For me, has steamed a little bit. He hasn't played too good. He'd tell you how he's been called by bad hands from Mike Matusow.
65.
But I don't think Mike's done too much wrong in calling it with the pocket tens earlier on. I just think this really hasn't been his day. He's raising it up.
And as you say, he's raising it up with Jack 4 off suit.
And I'm willing to bet he's going to try and continue it through. But here's Chris Ferguson. He might not actually get to see the pot. Chris with pocket aces. He's so quiet, and every now and then he just wakes up with a hand, and bang.
That's a big raise there. $26,500 raised too. Who's going to call that one? Now remember, Ferguson is very deep. Does Ivey have the odds to call with that small pair?
Well, he's around a 7-1 to actually catch a set on the flop. But he's also got to make sure he gets paid when he catches that set. So it's pretty tight on whether he can call this one, despite having over 200,000 in front of Chris Ferguson.
Well, he's going to gamble. He's going to call this. And the pot is actually the pot is $62,000. And Ivey needs a 3. And there it is. There is the 3. Look at this.
How do you play this now? Be a monster.
Ferguson with a pocket aces, Ivey with pocket 3s. And both players are very deep. Ivey with over 800,000. Ferguson with nearly $250,000, actually, over $250,000. And there's a $40,000 bet. Ivey decides to check it. Pot is $100,000.
100,000.
And you get a check raise here.
Looks like Phil Ivey has made it 100,000 to play.
It's 100,000 total.
And it's 60,000 more to Chris Ferguson. The pot is 200,000, 60 more to Ferguson. And it's difficult to figure this one out. Ivey could easily have kings or queens here. If this flop was king high or queen high, it would be much easier to get away from the aces. Chris Ferguson has played so well till now. And he is going to call this, and this pot is now $262,000.
9.
That could actually help Chris get off this hand.
I can't imagine him putting Ivey on a 9, though.
Probably not.
I mean, I think both players know we're talking about overpairs or a set. Ivey with a full house here. 3s full of 9s. Pot is over $250,000.
Small one.
Oh, and Chris Ferguson's worst nightmare.
Phil Ivey just moves all in. And Chris has a decision for all of his chips.
And I'm looking at Chris Ferguson's stack. It's a little over 100,000 still in there.
I call.
He says
he calls. He needs an ace here.
Or a 9.
An ace or a 9, thank you.
Yeah. I need an ace or a 9. Not 4 outs, I guess.
$500,000 pot. And Chris Ferguson needs a 9 or an ace.
Here it comes.
To the river. A 5. It's not going to do it.
Nice hand.